I've been using this SwingVision app for a couple of weeks now, and I thought I would just give some thoughts and a little bit of overview. It takes some time to get oriented with anything new, and as I've gotten familiar with it, this might help you decide if you want to start using it. So it's for iOS only. I'm using it for Pickleball. But when you open the app, you get these tabs across the top. The ones really that all I ever use are record, obviously to record, and me. Home. Home will give you like other people's. These are all mine. The red ones are all mine. So this court is not where I play. So it gives you like a global view, and you can filter and so forth. But honestly, I really never use this. Rewards, you can get caps and stuff for recommending it to others. I'll actually share mine in my referral link if you are interested in. You can check it in the link below in the description below. Under record here, the first thing you're going to want to pay attention to is make sure you got the right sport. The first time it defaults to tennis, naturally. And so I recorded a couple of sessions. I just turned it on and started recording, and then it didn't quite look right because it had the wrong court on the overlay. So go up there and select pickleball if you're playing pickleball. Otherwise, it'll default to tennis. Rally is just going to record hits. It's not really recording any points. And then a match will allow you to actually enter the score of the game. So when you look here, you'll see that we lost 11-3. This is so I'm on the me tab real quick. It's actually going to keep score of each of the games, which is nice, right? So you actually, you go play pickleball and you play a bunch of games and you don't know how many games you played or what the score was. How did you do? This is just a great way to keep track of how you're doing, right? Even if you're just playing recreationally like me. I'm not a part of any league, at least not right now. I just play for fun. But it's nice to have some stats. I'm a data guy. So yeah, rally is we're just hitting around and we want to record, wherever we're practicing. Click on match. When you're going to record, it will let you select either best of 3 or 1. So far, all I've ever done is 1. I actually played yesterday a best of 3 game, and I probably should have tried it, but we'll do that in the future. As of right now, and it seems to retain whatever settings. So when you go to record, it looks like you can do 11, 15, or 21, and you can do rally scoring or not. So click on done there. So that's your scoring, and that's the purpose of using match. You can also select singles or doubles. Mostly play singles. Now here under my partner, you can add people, and they don't have to have the app. I like to add them even if they don't. If I'm just playing with someone, like you'll see down here, I'll have people with a last name Pickleball, like Ray Pickleball. I don't even know their last Mia Pickleball. I don't even know their last name. I played with them, and so I just kind of tag them in there. And you can do this after the fact. So one of my thoughts about technology in sports is I want it to be seamless. And this app is getting really close. I'll talk more about that and maybe make a video. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. But it's getting really close to being seamless where it's not taking a lot of time to set up. So, I don't want to go up to, all right, guys, give me 15 minutes to set up. Like, really, I want it to select, who am I playing with, who am I playing against, and it does take a second. But you can do this after the fact. Like, set up the important stuff, and then after you've recorded, you can go back and add who it was. It takes a little longer because you got to look at the video, but I'm trying for it not to be an inconvenience. So you can go back in later and add. And then next, you're probably just going to see a camera shot of my room here. Yeah. So this is really where the Apple Watch, I literally bought an Apple Watch just to use this app, and it is amazing for several reasons. And again, probably the topic of another video. So we'll close this out for now, but that's the record screen. You click next, you line it up so that it can see the court, and you click go, and there might be a couple other settings that we can look at later. What I really wanted to focus on is the me tab. Well, compete is nothing yet. It says coming soon. The me tab. There's a lot going on here that Some of it is not so intuitive, like you know how Apple likes to hide menus and things. There's some of that going on here. For example, friends. You can actually click on this friends button, and it'll give you your list of friends, and then you can tap on any friend and it'll filter to Adam's sessions. So that took me a little while to figure out. So it's like, oh, I want to look for all the games I played against Adam. So the friends button. And then you go down to my sessions, and each of these sessions is its own little box, and when you click on it, it'll take you in there. You can also swipe here and look at some of the stats. Stats, I think I wouldn't trust this too much. Probably, again, topic for another video if anybody's interested in seeing. It seems to have trouble recognizing who is hitting. You tag who each of the players are, and then it supposedly tracks who they are throughout the course of the match. But alas, the AI is still under development. So don't count on it too much just yet for stats. But there are some other amazing features. I'm really like I said, I'm using this for a couple of weeks now. I'm falling in love with this app. It is really great. So from the Me tab, you can click on the little arrow here, or just click on the video, and it takes you like into the match. You can go back to the main Me page, or you can just click on Me up here. So there are some stats and things. Really, I want to focus on what is the gold in this app, which is when you play. It's going to open up here. And the user interface is nice, because notice here first you've got 1 of 54. So the first thing that is great about SwingVision is it cuts out all of the dead time. Now, if you play tennis and you don't have a ball boy, you know it takes like 45 seconds between points because you got to go get the ball, and you know it just takes a long time. Even in pickleball, the average I've noticed is somewhere in the range of 10 to 12 seconds between points. And so let's just watch this first point play out. Nice little slam there, nice little slam there. Good drop by Adam. Oh yeah, and I missed the backhand. And all of a sudden, boop! Now we go to 2 of 54. And she's serving. We'll just, that was good. We played it. Oh, brutal, the net ball. Sorry, not sorry. And bloop, now it goes to 3 of 54, right? So you get the idea. That alone, to me, is worth the price of admission. Just not having to scrub through all of the downtime, and you can double tap on the side of the screen here, over here, or you can double tap over here to navigate points. So if I tap, I'm back to 3, back to 2, back to 1, and over here on the right side, tap. Hopefully you're looking up here and seeing it go 4, right? So that alone, it's just great. You may have also noticed up here we've got us a little scoreboard. Yeah, that probably deserves its own video. Each of these features is really great, but if you notice, it is keeping track of the score as we go. How is it doing it? Well, with the Apple Watch. After each point, you simply swipe up or down, depending on who won the shot, and it knows who the first, second server is and keeps score. That is working really well. So that's just nice, because you watch a pickleball video without that, which we all love watching pickleball videos, right? Am I right? You watch that and it's like, oh, well, where am I? What's the score? You hope you can hear them in the video, and it's just having a scoreboard. It's like bringing the professional element to recreational, middle of nowhere park, recreational play, right? So I think that's awesome. So you can tap previous point, next point. Another thing about this interface here is a single tap anywhere on the screen changes the menu or the interface, if you will. So to get out of the video, you'll use that cancel button. Another single tap puts you back in this, the scoreboard and overlay mode. So maybe we can go through all of those in another video. I don't like to be too long-winded. Last thing I'll show you in this is, as you're playing through the video, is you can scrub the current point. So if you want to really slow it down and you want to see, oh, was that ball out? Did it really hit the tip? Usually you can zoom in on something if you have an out ball. But the thing to notice is that if it's playing and you scrub, let me show you here. So let's say I'm like, oh, I want to see where that hit again. Right about there. Okay. Right there. Now, if I let go, it's going to keep playing. However, if I pause and then I go and scrub and I say, oh, it's where did it hit? Right about there. Yeah. Right there. And you let go, now it pauses. So I got a little frustrated because I was playing and I'm trying to scrub and stop it right where I want to stop. And then it keeps playing. I'm like, no, stop. So know that you can scrub throughout the whole video. And then you can scrub within each point. Now, it would be nice, and I'll probably send SwingVision some feedback. It would be nice to have this 25 of 54, what point you're on this screen as well, because when I'm scrubbing through the video, I want to see, oh, I'm on 25, 26, 27, right? Instead of having to go here and say, oh, I'm on point 45 of 54. And then you can scrub through and play. So that's just a little introduction, teaser to some of this interface and how to navigate through it. If you find this useful and you want me to dive in a little bit more, I've really been digging into how to edit points and how to change settings and things. If you find that useful, drop me a little comment and I'd be happy to make some more.